Welcome, everyone, as I prove to you all that what Master Soul did on the Witch Planet was the right thing here, and he shouldn't have spent the last 16 years regretting what happened to him and the three other Jedi on Bryndock. If you are excited that the Acolyte is over, then make sure you have clicked that like button and subscribe to the channel to never miss a video. When he first watches the kids playing next to the tree, he sees a Zabrak mother come out of nowhere and tells the girls they cannot venture outside the walls, as they are not safe out here. He then follows the girls to their base that for such a massive building with tons of electrical components, you would think that if you've been on this planet for several weeks, that one of your scans would have been able to pick up this massive amount of electricity coming from this old mining facility, and you would think you would have wanted to go check it out to see if there were any life forms on this planet, including this Vergence in the Force that is primarily your mission here. Soul then climbs up this massive base to where he sees the girls being trained by one of the mothers. He knows that this isn't the place for them and returns back to the other Jedi on what he had just seen. Torben, being very homesick in this episode and so tired of being on this planet, doing absolutely nothing, then decides to take a speeder to go back to the witch's base to take both of these children so that he can finally go home. When Soul finally catches up to him, they both come face to face with the mothers, with Soul asking how the girls were made, as they had each had, and I'm sure that Leslie Headland wanted to do this, but they had an extreme high amount of midichlorians. I wouldn't be surprised if Leslie Headland came up with some extreme number that probably was way more midichlorians than Anakin Skywalker, and somebody, probably Dave Filoni, was like, okay, we can't do that. Mother Anastasia tells the two Jedi that the girls were created by the Force by pulling on the different threads to create one host into two separate bodies. Super powerful, right? Not even Darth Plagueis could figure this out. Palpatine couldn't figure this out. And even Darth Vader couldn't even figure this out. Speaking about Darth Plagueis, Leslie decided to put him in this show for about 3 seconds to be the one to say she was the first one to introduce Plagueis in live action, being absolutely creepy and lurking in the shadows on this mysterious planet that we still don't know what it's called. Now that Darth Plagueis knows that this is possible to create two perfect Vergences in the Force, it makes absolutely no sense how he got Anakin all wrong. Because when he was trying to create Anakin, the Force counteracted and to create the perfect balance between the light side and the dark side. We know that the Zabrak mother did not die with all the other witches in this episode, so why doesn't Darth Plagueis now use Osha to go find her and make the perfect entity in the Force? We will probably get this if we get a season 2, I would imagine. This show just continues to leave so many unanswered questions. Anyway, so Torben lights up his lightsaber as now the mothers have decided to defend their children against the Jedi who are trying to take them. And then Mother Anastasia becomes a necromancer from Lord of the Rings and becomes this black smoke monster, scares the Jedi. Now the Jedi have to either do a fight or flight kind of reaction to this particular situation. Soul sees one of the kids running down the hallway and sees that one of the kids is becoming this smoky monster as well and decides to take action. He ignites his lightsaber and stabs Mother Anastasia in the chest to save one of the girls from who knows what could happen. Instead of May blaming the Jedi for her mother's death, May should have understood that her life was in danger and Master Soul did what he had to do to protect her. Master Soul could have easily have killed the Zabrak mother that tried fighting him with her staff against a Jedi with a lightsaber, but decided to keep her alive. So his intent was to never kill anybody. He was just wanting the girls. May should have then asked the Jedi to help rescue Osha from the fire of the brick walls that are flammable. Master Soul could have easily used the Force to extinguish the fire to rescue Osha so that we never even got to that bridge scene. All in all, I think that what Soul did was the right thing here by killing Mother Anastasia, not because he wanted to, but because it was self-defense to protect the girls from being harmed. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think what Master Soul did was the right thing here? And how the writers did a poor job making him seem like all the events that transpired throughout this series was his fault alone. That one of the main problems I had with this show, at any point, you had no idea who the bad characters were. The writing made some episodes may look like the villain. Some episodes, they portrayed Master Soul to be blamed for all the events. And until the last episode, they finally concluded on who the villains of this show are going to be. Which absolutely breaks the rule too, mind you. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one.